5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today we're with Randall Anderson, and we're going to continue to highlight our freshman. Randall's one of our defensive players. He plays defensive end, 4 technique. You can look at Randall and tell him that he's had some experience lifting, but right now he's got that fitness status. You can see that he's got the sleeves cut out of his arms. He wants to highlight the fact that he's got a big upper body, but when you have that fitness status, from the waist down, you need work. So right now, Randall's weighing about 250, 255. We need to get him up to around 275, 280. And the way we're going to do that is focus on his lower body and try to develop those large muscle groups. So today we're going to go through a hypertrophy circuit that we use to try and develop size. Okay, now when we train for hypertrophy or size, we're looking at trying to get 10 reps and working with fairly heavy weights, somewhere around 70 to 73% of a 1 rep max. That's a tough way to train. But again, to get the result that we need, this is the kind of training that we want to do. Okay, Randall, step under the bar. Okay, so the first exercise is just a simple back squat. We want to make sure that we get our depth. Okay, go ahead. Okay, good. Drive the hips up. Hips up first. Keep the chest up tall. Eye gaze is good. Let's get 2 more reps. Okay, let's be quick out of the bottom. All right, good job, let's rack it. Okay, so the first exercise is a back squat. We targeted a lot of muscle groups. Right now we're gonna go straight to the bear squat, and the bear squat is gonna be more directed toward developing the quads. You can see the narrow stance. We're gonna go ahead and sit back down to parallel. We've got the feet up on the angled plate, right back up. To take stress off the knee joint, let's get about 3 or 4 reps so we can demonstrate the exercise. Not quite so low, quick out of the bottom, that's it. 1 more rep. All right, good job. Okay, the third exercise now is going to be a step up. Again, we're going to work large muscle groups, but this is an isolateral movement. Okay, so we're going to focus on 1 leg at a time. Let's go ahead and step up. Put that right leg up there. The thing that we like about this exercise as well is that with an elevated box, we're going to also be able to fire the adductor. Okay, all the way up, straighten that leg before that other leg comes up. Under control, straighten the leg. There you go. Get full extension. Good. So we want to make sure we isolate each leg and get full extension before we bring that other foot up. All right, good job. Okay, now on the kettlebell double rack squat, again, we're going to be working more with developing the quads. Okay, let's go ahead and get a rep. Let's sit the hips back. You can see we're working a lot of muscle groups, but because where the resistance is, we're also going to get more quad development. Now, most athletes are quad dominant. This is something we realize, so we want to make sure we balance our training and work posterior chain as well. Good job. The runner is another machine, and we don't have many machines, but this is one machine that I like because it puts you in a good acceleration position to where we can actually relax the body but drive with the glute. Okay, let's go ahead and press it back with both legs. Okay, I'm going to stay nice and stable right here, keeping the hips down in the machine in that position. Let's go 1 leg at a time. Okay, maintain that good hip position. Now usually we'll go anywhere from 20 to 40 repetitions on this particular exercise. But we definitely like the angle and we like the muscle groups being targeted here as one of the exercises we will use to develop size. All right, good job. Okay, now we're going to start with a few posterior chain exercises, and this is a Romanian deadlift, otherwise known as an RDL. Okay, Randall, go ahead and take it out of the rack. Okay, we want to keep our weight back on our heels. We want to think about pushing the hips straight back, elongating the hamstrings, then dropping down with a flat back to mid-shin level. Extend back up, pull the weight with the hams and extend the hips. Good, let's get a couple more reps. Push those hips back, extend the hips. Good job. Now you can see that Randall's already getting a little lather up, so that's a good indication. Okay, now we want to hold that bell opposite the stance leg. Okay, now we'll get a few reps with this particular exercise. Slight knee bend. Push that hip back. Reach back long with the leg. All right, good job. Well, this would be a double kettlebell sumo deadlift. Now Randall's going to take a stance about shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider, with toes out, a little bit more than normal because we want to really try to isolate the adductors here. Okay, here we go, Randall. Get about 10 reps here. Good, sit the hips down, good. It's good technique. That's it, pull with the inner thigh, pull with the inner thigh. Good job. Now the thing about Randall is he's demonstrated a very high level of leadership since he's been here. He's got a great work ethic. The other thing about it is I really like his mama. You can tell that his mama's taking good care of him and she's been demanding of him. And so we want to make sure that we continue that trend here and work him to his utmost potential. We're really excited about this whole freshman class. And if we can put another 25, 30 pounds on this young man, he's going to be ready to go next season.
Camp Connors is brought to you by these local nationwide agents.